it was just too scary though. I just wasn't gonna deal with it. My cousin, not my ex-wife's cousin came over. I haven't seen him in years, right? Called me up, said he needed a shower and a cheeseburger, and I went and I had him get dropped off, right? And he goes to the bathroom and he relapses. He gets super fucking twacked out, dude. And he gets dressed up in a bunch of girl clothes and he's standing outside yelling at the neighbor about being MS-13, and he gets into a fight with the neighbor and beats the neighbor, and fucking the neighbor fucking calls the cops because he got a big scar right here between his eyes, and cops are all here. He runs into the car. My mom drives him away, right? My mom leaves, saves him, gets him out of here. The cops don't arrest him. Probably got hit with a simple assault charge there, he did. But he was just so completely out of his mind. And what a day. What an eventful day it has been today. Oh my God, dude. Talk about how you don't really know the damage drugs can do, because I took care of that kid when he was in high school. For a year he slept on my couch when I was 25, 24, and he used to be normal, and he's completely permafried. Somebody gave him a hot shot, and after that, every time he gets high, he dances in the middle of the street, wears girl clothes, and yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for him. I, I'm not gay or bisexual. I'm a straight male, and as many times as he's came at me is weird, but it doesn't make me weird. I just feel bad for the guy. He was part of my family. You know what I mean? He was ridiculous. He was all over the place. He he wanted to fight everybody, and I don't know who he was mad at, but I don't know. That's how my day went today. I wish I would have got pictures. I don't know if I feel comfortable putting them online either. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't really YouTube it, because it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know. Maybe I would like to be uncensored and be able to put some of the shit that happens on here, but I need a lot of consent forms, I guess. You know, Miss Wills, Miss Williston has been missing MIA for 36 hours. I talked to her 24 hours, like 20 to 36 hours ago, and I said, I'm shoveling the car out and I'm on my way up there. Still haven't got the car out, but I filed for my nonprofit and I got my 503c application money. I need $400 all said and done in an LLC. I got the trade name. I'm gonna go get the money tomorrow, put it on a card, and get that all done. I got all the forms filled out. All I gotta do is simply pay. That's all I gotta do. The forms are done. I got all my stuff done so I can file for grants, and I gotta be able to create a workspace. You have to have an LLC. You have to have all these, government issued numbers and bullshit that you gotta do to just accept a grant simply. But it's looking pretty good, and all I'm trying to do is create a whole new branch of like NA and AA. Lucy's just checking me out. She ponders back and forth and hops in bed with me. She's quite the snuggler. Pretty upset with her today though, because she ripped up the garbage in the kitchen, in the living room, puked on the floor, and did a bunch of shit. I don't know. I always just have been, my house is thrashed today because of all the events that happen. I try to just help somebody out, and it gets paperwork and drama and bullshit, and I don't know. I just really wish that I didn't feel like, you know, so I don't know, jerked around, like, yeah, I trust the girl, completely, 100%. I ain't doing nothing now. I did a bunch of shit when she broke up with me. I started talking to her just because I felt so ugly. I know I'm not ugly. But I don't know, like, at least let me know you're okay. You know what I'm saying? especially if you're actively like talking to me or whatever, just spend even 3 minutes just to text me and say, hey, I just want you to know everything's all right. Because I've seen her at her low points, crying on the couch and going through emotions and ideas, and dealing with new people can be very stressful because you really don't know their true intentions. And then no matter how many times you tell them no, they seem to always get what they want. I think she's like probably not in a hotel room and probably stuck somewhere she don't want to be and trapped and broke. And the dude's probably being really mean to her because she probably won't put out her. Who knows? She came back with a bunch of gifts and shit. That's what I posted. So who knows what's really going on? All I know is I don't care, but I do care because, you know, we're a team and it's like this, when you're dealing with addiction, it can be very, very, very troublesome throughout the day. And in a moment's notice, you could hit an all time low. Like my childhood friend who I got a cheeseburger for and tried to give him a place to shower and take care of is now trying to box me over nothing because I ran out of ketchup or whatever, you know what I mean? Because he was high and he's just confrontational. And, it's hard to take that all in, right now, especially my mom getting out of jail, hitting the ground running. And everybody's acting completely ridiculous. I just lay in my back bedroom and try to work on my book, my pamphlet, and my nonprofit, and try to get me recognized as an entity and a corporation, an organization, and start moving forward. I guess I'll be an LLC and a company man now. Got the collar on. What do you say? Can you follow me on a kickback? You know what I say? No. Well, let's say you donate to my enterprise and I, buy your kid lunch or something because he's a recovering addict. I guess that'd be a kickback. I'd be helping the community. That's the main thing, is spreading the money to help the community. Try to make it so I'm not so lonely so I can utilize more things because I see myself alone a lot. And obviously, if I'm alone and I'm in a dangerous situation, you try to remove that situation and fix the problem. I'm alone a lot. I don't find very many people that are in the same boat as me that actually do, want to be sober and struggle with it. No, I don't know if I struggle with it daily, what I say, but I'd say quarterly. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I sum it all up into a quarterly, and this quarter's could have been better, Um, no money, but it's hard to get out of prison with no money, and things are really, really difficult. And all these benefits and all these grants and all these things. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's more we could do, like expunge records and change people's future forever rather than you can file bankruptcy in 7 years and get loans again. Why do I have to be a felon forever? There's so many things that the federal government needs to take a strong look at, and that I filed on my federal lawsuit. And I stand up for a lot of the rights that are kind of, liberal, very liberal and very loosely worded. Anyway, I just wanted to say I enjoy speaking to you guys, and you can do it. You can do it from a cell. I did it with a pen and paper and a stamp and an envelope. You know what I mean? I just kept writing and I kept going, and something happened and I just kept going with it. And you can do it. Never give up because you never know what could happen. And be prepared. Be prepared for the future and predict what you can do about it. What's happened. Change only what you can. Believe in yourself because it is hard out there. You can do it. The biggest thing I can say to you all is saying, good job. Good job on keeping up with me, keeping up with the drama, understanding what's really going on, and seeing a little bit of a perspective of a recovering addict that has to deal with all sorts of things. A label, a second class citizen that has zero communication with his son. I seen some pictures of my ex wife, and that was overwhelming. And needless to say, I should have hugged the dog and it threw up. But it's hard to see my son grow up and not even know if he knows who I am at all. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me to be realistic about everything, because it seems like you want it all, but you can't have it all. And I know one thing's for sure is that I'd like to have a wallet so I don't have to have somebody throwing them around all around me, because I'm so tired of that. So tired of being, I guess, broke. So I'm gonna create a job for myself, and I'm gonna be like a CEO of this fucking thing. I'm gonna try to write a book. It's a little Catholic-y. My first book is, the second one is the MA one's gonna be like NA and AA, like that book. I read those books while I was in prison and in jail. I read a lot. Yep. But anyway, till next time. That's the update for today. My mom's doing good. She's she's here and very, very excited about her new beginnings, and I'm excited for her. We're all fighting in on a daily battle, and all we can say is we're trying to win. Aren't we all working together, right?